So to line the inside of the trays, I'll start with the bottom tray, and I am going to cut a piece of poster board out to the dimensions of the inside of the tray, and then I will cover this up with some velvet. To line the insides of the drawers, since this is a project for my wife, I thought it would only be appropriate if I went into the closet and got one of her good dresses. And this one is black velvet, and what I can do is I'll just chop it up and she won't mind a bit. Well, of course I'm joking, but I do have a good tip for you. If you need to get fabric such as velvet to line a jewelry box, go to Goodwill. You can get an old dress like this one for, you know, 10 bucks, and it's way cheaper than going to a fabric store and paying a premium price. Now that I've got this velvet cut out and I cut off the corners, and all I'm going to do is use some rubber cement to hold it down. And with that glued down, I'll press this in to the lower tray. And I did stick a little bit of rubber cement behind there just to hold it a little bit better, but you know, it doesn't need a lot of support. And with the liner in place, now I can go ahead and put the center divider in and make a mark of where I need to rip this. So I went ahead and glued up the center divider of the lower tray, and I probably shouldn't have done that. If I had thought this through a little bit better, I would have finished this first and the insides here, because now with this fabric on here, it's going to be hard to get some polyurethane on there, but you know, it's only a mistake if you can't fix it. So I will probably end up taping this off to apply the finish. For this upper drawer, I've got the 3 center dividers, and I need to put a divider that's going to go this way. So to do that, I'm going to need to cut notches halfway down each of these, and I'll need to cut a notch this way and on 2 ends that'll slide down in. And I'll take it over to the table saw and do that. Now I can quickly test and see if this is going to fit in, and it fits just fine. So with that sitting in there, I can make a mark on the centerpiece so I know where to cut that notch, and on the 2 edge pieces. And I'll be cutting this down to size after all the notches are cut. Now I have all 3 notches cut in the center cross piece, and it should just fit down with a little bit of maneuvering like that. And now I'll just need to cut this off, and of course cut all of these dividers down to size. And with all the dividers ripped down to the correct width, it's about 3/4 of an inch, they should just all drop neatly together. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and glue these all up, but I want to make sure that I put the fabric, the velvet, down in the bottom before I do that.